This is Chris Videos. Like, subscribe to Team W Wrestling on YouTube. Subscribe to my other channel, Word of Chris, and subscribe to this channel, Chris Videos, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and it'll all be down there in the description box. And I am here to do my WWE Hell in a Cell 2022 reviews. So here we go, discussing about Hell in a Cell. Now, the first match I'm going to be talking about, it will be from the SmackDown side, because I think this is the only SmackDown match there is. By the way, there's only 7 matches on this match card, and there's only one SmackDown match. So the other 6 matches are all from Raw, so that tells you how much SmackDown's dead. Now. So yeah, the only SmackDown match we gotta talk about is Happy Corbin versus Katmos in a no-holds-barred match. And now, this feud has been going on for about a month now, or whatever. Obviously, Katmos was the one that won the match that they had against each other at WrestleMania Backlash. And then they actually had a match on SmackDown tonight, actually, or last night, whatever you want to consider it now. And it ended in DQ after Katmos has returned. But I don't see this feud going on after this match, hopefully not. So I would say Katmos will be the one winning this match. So yeah, it'll be a good way just to end the feud. Katmos beating Happy Corbin, and yeah, that's the only thing I can see happening in this match. Happy Corbin getting beat up with steel chairs or whatever. Probably Katmos at the end getting his payback, like putting the steel chair around Happy Corbin's head and then, smashing it or whatever, like what Corbin did to him. So yeah, I can see that happening. And then the next match we'll be talking about, it will be the United States Champion Theory versus Mustafa Ali, 1-on-1 for the United States Championship. Now, this feud has been going on just for a little bit of time, not so long. Theory started feuding against Ali when Mustafa actually made his return back on Monday Night Raw. So yeah, they've been having this feud now. And then they actually had a match this past Monday night on Raw for the U.S. title. But that was like after Ali won his match against Tommaso Ciampa. And Theory was the one that made that match end by DQ. And then Theory came up with the terms of defending his U.S. title against him, like, immediately, and beating him and all that. And then Vince McMahon said, no, y'all want to actually have a match one-on-one this Sunday at Hell in a Cell. That's how this match came about. But I really like Mustafa Ali, like I really do. And even though it would be great for him to be the United States Champion, I have to go with Theory winning this match. I don't see Theory losing this title anytime soon right now. Not right now, at least. Definitely if this is his, this is his second defense then, because he already had his first defense on Raw. So yeah, this is his second defense for the U.S. title. So I don't see him losing the title right now, unless, like, he loses the title tonight, this Sunday against Ali, and then John Cena returns, and then they have their match, Theory versus John Cena at SummerSlam or something, I don't know. But yeah, I can see Theory retaining the United States Championship against Mustafa Ali. The next match we'll talk about is Kevin Owens versus Ezekiel 1-on-1. Now, this feud has been very entertaining. I'm not going to lie. It's been one of the highlights of Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw has been better than SmackDown, at least for the last few months. I'll say that much. But this has been a highlight to Raw. This feud has been very great. This is Ezekiel and Kevin Owens facing off one-on-one for the first, unless you want to say Elias, but yeah. First time, pretty much. This feud has been fantastic, but I don't see nothing else going for this feud. Now, they do continue to I'll say this. Kevin Owens should be the one to defeat Ezekiel, but I can see WWE kind of, like, continuing the feud. I'm not even going to lie, because they'll continue hella feuds for so long. New Day and Sheamus and Rich Holland and them. Continue on for, like, a whole year to 6 months or whatever. But this feud should not continue, in my opinion, after this match because I think they already did everything for this feud. I could see Kevin Owens winning this match and going for not even for the world title anymore, but, being in bigger feuds or whatever, like against Cody Rhodes or whatever. But at the same time, I could see Ezekiel, like, rolling Kevin Owens up and getting a 3 count as well. So, yeah, I could see that much. But my bets is for Kevin Owens, but like I said, I could see Ezekiel winning this match as well. And then the next match we'll be talking about, it will be a 6-man tag team match. Well, not 6-man. I don't know what the hell you want to call it. 6-person tag team match. There we go. It will be AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and Liv Morgan versus Edge, Damian Priest, and Rhea Ripley, Judgment Day, in a 6-person tag team match. Now, this feud, it's been going on for a little bit. Of course, Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan's been going on just because Rhea Ripley decided to break up their tag team or whatever. And the Edge and AJ Styles for a few months now, ever since like a little bit before WrestleMania. And then Finn Balor and Damian Priest getting involved as well. And, this is the first time that Judgment Day will actually be in a tag team match as a trio. So I do not see Judgment Day losing this match. I see Judgment Day winning this match, actually. And I can see a 4th member, getting into this. Like, maybe Tommaso Ciampa, just because he don't got nothing to do on Raw. And, he got called up for no reason. So I got to give him a reason to... even though everybody's speculating that Finn Balor will be the one to turn on Styles and them, I don't see that. Well, I can see that happening, but I don't see it happening right now because at least Finn Balor got something to do. Like, he can keep on challenging Judgment Day for like the next month or 2 and then join them eventually down the road. But Tommaso Ciampa needs to be the one to join Judgment Day to, go with this feud. So, yeah, that's what's going to happen right there. So, yeah, Judgment Day will be the ones, in my opinion, to defeat AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and Liv Morgan in the 6-person tag team match. Bobby Lashley versus Omos and MVP. Now, this feud, I'm ready for this feud, actually, and not even gonna lie. Even though we've been having some big highlights on Monday Night Raw, like Ezekiel and Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes, this feud, I've been wanting this feud to damn end. Like, in my opinion, it should have been a one-and-done deal at WrestleMania, but they just continue on. And then, I kind of understand a little bit, but it should have been over since the steel cage match. Like, they need to end this feud. So, with this feud going on, of course, Bobby Lashley returned, like a week before WrestleMania, beat Omos at WrestleMania, goes to WrestleMania Backlash. I think Omos was the one that won that match. I got a terrible memory. And then Bobby Lashley won the steel cage match because Omos put him through it and he just walked out. So yeah. But with this match, I can see Omos and MVP winning this match because it is a handicap match. But at the same time, Bobby Lashley could win and this feud will be all over. So yeah. My bet, I'll just go with Bobby Lashley. I would say Bobby Lashley would be the one to win. Even though it's a handicap match and it'll make more sense that the two people versus one should win, obviously. I'll just say MVP can be the one to cost Bobby Lashley the match. Cost Omos the match. Like, MVP would be the one getting pinned. In this match, I thought it was going to go down the route like a last man standing match or something, not a Hell in a Cell match, because that will probably be a shitty Hell in a Cell. Well, it'll probably be okay, but they already had a steel cage match. They don't need no Hell in a Cell match. I could have seen this match going down as a last man standing, but instead they got a handicap match. So in my opinion, I think Bobby Lashley will win this match, but he'll be the one pinning MVP. Like, MVP would be the one to cost the match. So yeah. And then the next match we'll be talking about, it will be the WWE Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair versus Asuka versus Becky Lynch in a triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship. Now, this match I think is going to be a really good match between these three women. Bianca, of course, winning the Raw Women's title against Becky Lynch at WrestleMania 38 Night 1. Yeah, I got that right. And, this is her first... I think this is her first title... I don't know. First title defense, I think. Since... Unless she defended at WrestleMania Backlash, I can't remember. But yeah, I know it's going to be an amazing match. Asuka, of course, returned and had that... Well, got still going on with that little feud with Becky Lynch and all that. Originally, this match was supposed to be Bianca Belair versus Naomi for the Raw Women's title, but everybody already knows how that went down, and yeah, that's why that match ain't happening. So this is why we get the triple threat match, and I see Bianca Belair walking out as a Raw Women's Champion. That's why I can see happening, like she'll be the one to pin Becky Lynch. I can see that happen, pinning Becky Lynch and retaining the Raw Women's Championship. So, but in my opinion, this is going to be a really good match. And then the next match, it will be a Hell in a Cell match. And now to think about it, I think this is the only Hell in a Cell match on the card, which is pretty good at the same time. So I'll talk about it. At the same time, I think this match should be the main event, just because you got Roman Reigns not on this card at all. So even though usually the world titles is supposed to be the main event, this match will be the main event instead. But going on with this match, Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins inside Hell in a Cell. Now this feud has been fantastic. I really love this feud. Cody Rhodes making his return at WrestleMania this year as a surprise opponent against Seth Rollins, beating Rollins at WrestleMania, and then goes to WrestleMania Backlash and beats him again by pinning him with the tights and stuff, rolling him up and all that. And now they got this match. It's been getting personal and stuff, and this match is going to be a good blow-off. It's going to be a great match. I can already say that. Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins is going to be a great match, obviously, inside Hell in a Cell. Now, these two guys do got experiences inside Hell in a Cell. Cody Rhodes, I think he only been in one Hell in a Cell match, and that was in 2009 against DX, where he was a part of Legacy and all that. And then Seth Rollins, of course, got some experience with Hell in a Cell as well. So, yeah. But like I said, this match is going to be a really good match, in my opinion. It's going to be match of the night, probably. Between this and that triple threat match with the women. But I think, in my opinion, this match will be match of the night, obviously. But, in my opinion, who's going to be the winner of this match? I could see Cody Rhodes winning this match, not even going to lie. Because Cody Rhodes made his return at WrestleMania. But at the same time, he already won against Seth Rollins 2 times. And at the same time, Seth Rollins needs some wins, because the last pay-per-view he won at was the Royal Rumble, and that was by DQ. So yeah, Seth Rollins really needs to win as well. So the best thing I would say is The Fiend returning, Bray Wyatt, helping Seth Rollins or whatever. I don't know. Seth Rollins figured out some way to win this match. That's all I can see. Seth Rollins defeating Cody Rhodes, so he can finally prove that he beat Cody Rhodes. So, and then the feud could be over, because even though this feud has been fantastic with these two guys, it don't need to go anymore after this. Like, they can have more matches down the road, like in a year or two, whatever. But with this feud alone, it needs to be left alone after this Hell in a Cell match. But it's a great way to have these two guys inside Hell in a Cell. And in my opinion, even though it's the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, I think it's good to have one Hell in a Cell match, actually. So yeah, just one, and it'll be good, because this feud needs to be inside Hell in a Cell to end it off as a blow-off. So yeah, it's going to be really good stuff. Match of the night, in my opinion, but I can see Seth Rollins walking out as the winner of this match. Even though it'll be great to see Cody Rhodes walk out as the winner. But Seth Rollins walking out for sure. But yeah, that has been my WWE Hell in a Cell 2022 predictions. Like, subscribe to Team W Wrestling on YouTube. Subscribe to my other channel. word of Chris, and subscribe to this channel, Chris with Ales, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram. It'll all be down there in the description box. And yeah, I'll see you guys later for this Sunday's WWE Hell in the Cell 2022 reviews. See you guys later. Until then.